B3, what up? We are live early. We're live early on this beautiful Saturday. Don't know if anyone's in here yet, but I didn't want to waste any time, so we jumped right to it. I'm going to give it a minute or two for everyone to get in. I said 10 minutes live, so I figured we'd go live now, and that way everyone knows we're here. Let me know, whoever pops in first, if you can hear me, see me. I can see we're live on the screen. I can see that one is in here watching, so if anybody's in here, let me know. We still got two teams still up and available. Arizona, the Cardinals, which are 25. The Falcons, which are 26. Take them both down for 45 if anybody wants them. If not, I'll keep them. It's fine. But we're getting started early. 5 o'clock on a Saturday, baby. Was off of work today. Braden had a game this morning. Mason did too, but he pulled a groin muscle. So he stayed home from school twice because he couldn't really walk. And I didn't know a 10-year-old could pull their groin. I thought they were all like rubber bands, like elastic at that age. So weird. But he missed basketball this morning, didn't go to his game, which is fine because we all went to Braden's game at the high school, which was a really good game. They lost by 5, but it was a really good game. And then tonight I have baseball. I have to be done streaming. We have to cut the camera at 6:45, so we got to move quick. That's why we went live early. And then I'm going up to the cabin tonight. We'll be up there probably tonight and tomorrow night. So I just got to make sure that everything is done now. That way, I have time to get everything else done. So that's why we're live early. 3 people in here. If you can hear me, if you can see me, just say what's up in the chat. Let me know that you're here. We're going to get started early and we're going to move quick because I didn't know if we were going to get this thing off today or if it was going to have to wait till we get back. But we made such a push between last night and today that I was like, shoot, let's go live now and let's just do it. So when I get back from the cabin, I got to start looking into the free break for quarter 4. And then, figure it out from there. So if anyone's in here, can hear me, see me, let me know, say what's up. We're going to give it like another minute and we're going to get started because like I said, we have baseball tonight and I got to coach. What up there, Scotty? I saw your message. You're like, you can't go live early. I know, it's weird. I know. It's weird. But I got a lot of stuff going on today. So I kind of didn't have a choice. I had to. I got to be out of here by 6:45 at the latest to race up to Miners Stadium, the Skylands, where the Miners play, the baseball minor league team out in Sussex. We're doing our travel baseball practice out there, and then I'm going up to the cabin tonight. So time is of the essence. Harlan just got yours. Let me mark you down. Stanton got yours. Big Perk got yours. Thank you. Marking down all the guys that sent funds. Much appreciated. Mark you guys down. We're going to get started in just a minute. We'll run through a list of ownership, and then we're going to get started because, like I said, we're pressed for time today. Harlan, marking you down on the list. Big Perk, gotcha. And who else was it? It was Stanton. Stanton, where you at? Oh, yeah, Chiefs. All right. Let's get started with a list of ownership. We got 2 teams still out there and available. We've got the Cardinals for 25. They have the Larry Fitzgerald Downtown live. And then we have the Falcons, which are 26. You can take them both down for 40. It'll knock. It ends up knocking like 11. Or excuse me, take them both down for 45. So it knocks $6 off the price, which is a little more than 10%. It's like 15%. Alan broke at B3 time the other day, so the world is balanced. That's it. Steiner went late. we go early, flip-flop it. All right, we're going to get started. What did I do with my phone? There it is. There she is. Last call. I'm going to actually delete this post now so that no one can claim them. Because I don't want anyone getting all confused. Alright. I will be ready to jump in there and just mark it closed if nobody takes any of the last two teams. Two teams left, like I said. Arizona 25, Atlanta 26. If somebody takes them both down, they can take them down for 45, which saves you $6. If not, I will just keep them. Totally fine with that. Let me type it up now. B3 to keep Zona and ATL. And I'm not going to hit post yet, but it's preloaded just in case. All right. Let's get started with the list of ownership. So we got Arizona Cardinals. They are still out there and available for 25. Larry Fitzgerald does have a downtown. We've got the Atlanta Falcons still out there for 26. Now you've got no downtown, but you do have some pretty big chases for Bijan, for Drake London, for Penix. Like there's a bunch of good veterans that are live for autos and certified. So just keep that in mind if you're looking at Atlanta. Atlanta 26, Arizona 25, comes to 51, but if you take them both down, you can have them for 45. Those are the only two teams available. Now, we got Michael Buchholz in on the Ravens. We got Giuseppe Deschi on the Bills. Mike Haralambis on the Panthers. We got James Rosenberger on the Bears. Big Perk on Cincy. Joe Lurch on the Brownies. We got Adam Light on the Cowgirls. Joe Deschi on the Broncos and the Lions. We got Harlan Benner in on the Patriots. Jason Eli on Houston and Indy. We got Big Cat Bradford in on the Jags. KC going to be Stanton Griggs. Rosas back in on the Raiders, looking for that lucky rabbit's foot luck. Uh-oh, don't let Rosas back in the break, man. He goes on some crazy streaks. Good luck, Rosas. Good to see your name back in action. Jason Eli also on the Chargers. We got Scotty Struble on the Rams. Joe Deschi on the Dolphins. Rival card breaks. Donnie Scheffler in on the Vikings. You got Ryan Latimer on the Patriots. B3 and the boys on the Saints. Steiner, black and gold breaks in on the G-Men. You've got Jamie O'Hara on the Jets. Joe Lurch on the Eagles. Benny Lamp in on the Steelers. Mike Haralambis on the Niners. Then you got Andrew Thier on the world champion Seahawks. Michael Buchholz on the Bucks. Adam Light on the Titans. And then Goody rounding it out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player pictured. All right, so that is your list of ownership. If Fitz downtown comes out, I will cry. Well, it's a possibility. You know that. Always a possibility. If it comes out and I end up keeping them, I'll be super excited. Of course, I loved Fitz. Fitz and Bolden were I loved watching them in that Super Bowl run against when the Cardinals played the Steelers. Big Ben, James Harrison. Harrison killed us that game, killed the Cardinals. I was rooting for the Cardinals, but I was happy to see the Steelers win. But that was probably one of the best Super Bowls I've seen of all time. All right, what are we breaking tonight? Well, first things first, we're going to take the hobby box down so it doesn't end up falling. You got 2025 certified, 2 autos, 2 mems, guaranteed. You're looking at 10 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. You're going to find 3 numbered parallels. Your ultra rares that you're chasing are the first round certifications, Night Moves, and the Mighty. Night Moves used to be a Donruss product, and now it is moved to certified, so that's pretty cool to see. 1 hobby, 2 autos, 2 mems, guaranteed. We've also got 4 of the Blasters. The Blasters we've had a ton of luck with. They've been way better than the megas for us, but that stuff changes quick. Y'all know that. Sometimes the blasters are hot, and then all of a sudden the megas start hitting. Some believe that the early boxes to hit the shelf are hotter, and then the late ones are, not as good. We've hit the early boxes, and they're okay. They've been great. So I'm hoping the later runs are better, but who knows? We've got 4 total blasters. You're looking for your ultra rare downtown duos, uptowns, and hash marks. 4 total on the blasters. Then we've got 10 for the second half of the case in the megas. You've got 3 mega box exclusive blue hypers that will come out. You're looking for your ultra rare downtown duos, uptown hash marks, and more. 1 auto or mem guaranteed per box. We've now realized again this year it's not 1 auto or mem. It's a mem or nothing. I haven't seen any autos yet. But your ultra rare that you're looking for is the downtown duos, uptown, and hash mark autos. All right, so we've got 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's get that out of the way. And then you got 8, 9, and 10, half a case total. All right, we're going to get started very, very soon here. So last call on Atlanta and Arizona. If anybody wants them, we're going to rip this down, get it open, get it ready to go. And if nobody claims them, I will keep them, and we will just power through. I forgot that I need to get my garbage can out here. There we go. All right, good luck, B3. Good luck. We're going to be moving quick through this one because, like I said, I got to be to practice, which is about 45 minutes away at 7:30. No, 7. So like 6:30, we got to be done. 6:45 at the latest. I'm still playing with the times in my head, but yeah, we got to move quick. So like I said, last call on Arizona and Atlanta. If anybody wants them, speak up now or forever hold your peace, and we will keep them. Totally fine with both. Y'all let me know. But we are going to get ready to move through this sucker. We're going to do a lot of sleeving later. We're going to sleeve the big names just because, like I said, I'm pressed for time. All right, let me delete this comment about 2 teams remaining. Unpin and delete. There we go. Let me post that we are going to keep them. Good. Stanton, gotcha. Saw the email come through. Harlan, gotcha. Good. All right. Let's go to group B3. Break 447. There it is. Okay. B3 to keep Arizona and Atlanta. There we go. We're closed. And let me just mark it down on the main. Here we go. Boom. All right, I posted it in there. Deleted the message that they were available. B3 is going to keep them. All right, let's get started. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Borealis on the rated going out to the Patriots and Ryan Latimer.
T. Ferg going out to the Rams. Scotty Struble on the pink. You got Art Monk, Dak Prescott, Trey Harris to the Chargers, and Jason Eli. Then you've got Arian Smith for the Jets. That's going to be Jamie O'Hara on the pink. You got Daniel Carlson, Jaden Daniels, Keandre Lambert-Smith going out to the Chargers, Jason Eli, Nick Scouton going out to the Panthers, Carolina. That is Mike Haralambis. You've got Big Cat Leo Williams, Devontae Adams, Riley Leonard going out to Jason Eli. Silver, Devon Achan for Joe Desky. You've got Hawkinson, Emmett Smith, Demetrius Knight going out to Cincy, Big Perk. Devonta Smith on the silver for the Eagles. That is going to be Joe Lurch. You got Sammy D, J.J. McCarthy, Dylan Sampson going out to Joe Lurch on the Brownies. Quinn Ewers, primary colors to Joe Desky. And then Josh Jacobs and Blake Groupie. Okay. Got to keep myself on pace here. Quinn Ewers on the board. We're going to sleeve pretty much the colors and the big names. I know Riley Leonard isn't a huge name, but he's a rookie quarterback, so we'll sleeve him. All right. Good to go. All right, box number 2. We're going to be cruising. Like I said, we're going to be moving. Just because I've got a packed schedule tonight, which is why we are live early. Got to move along today. Weird not having football on, not having basketball on. Just a little strange on a Saturday, like, oh, there's nothing to watch tonight. You know, there was nothing on my radar. Usually I'm looking for the Knicks game, but it's the All-Star break. You know, with that said, you could watch the All-Star break. I do know that, but I don't know. It's not the same. These All-Star games and stuff are not the same as they used to be back in the day. All right, we got Damian Martinez going out to Andrew Thier. Martinez on a pink for Drew. Pollard, Neon Dion, Derek Harmon going out to Pittsburgh, Benny Lamp. Will Howard to Benny Lamp on the hidden potential. Very nice. You got Bryce Young, Trey McBride, Kenneth Grant going out to Miami, Joe Desky. You've got Brian Robinson, B-Rob on the silver. That's San Fran, Mike Haralambis. What was I doing with the base? Oh, there it is. Pinks go there. Okay. Chase Brown, Keon Coleman, Mason Taylor going out to the Jets and Jamie O'Hara. You've got Bucky Irving on the hollow. That's going to be Michael Buchholz. DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts, Caleb Johnson going out to Benny Lamp. You've got Donovan Izaraku going out to Dallas. Adam Light on the pink. Tyjae, Jonathan Taylor, Jalen Walker going out to B3 on the unclaimed Falcons. Woody Marks, nice one there for Jason Eli on the pink. Then you got Joe Mixon and Caleb to round it out. So Will Howard, rookie quarterback number 3 to pop. You got Woody on a pink. We'll take that. He had a good rookie year. Woody Marks looked solid. Mason Taylor had a decent rookie year for a tight end. Most tight ends don't have a great first contract, let alone first year. Most rookie tight ends, it takes a whole rookie contract to kind of get their feet under them. All right, number 3. Number 3. Ooh, that's cool. Little sneaky one sitting on the bottom, half sticking out. Empty box. Did I just get a message? Sounded like I vibrated. Nope. Just Amazon let me know. We've got a steal for you. Sure you do, Amazon. There's our security tag. The blasters have been pretty good for us, so I'm hoping we get a nice early pop in this break. That would be the key. Start it hot, continue hot through the megas, finish it hot on the hobby. That's the goal. That's the goal today, B3. That's what we're shooting for. Walter Nolan going out to B3 on the Cardinals. Terrence Ferguson on the pink. T. Ferg going out to Scotty. Very nice. We got Sammy Laporta, Brock Purdy. Shamar Stewart going out to Cincy. That is Big Perk. Oh, you got Donovan Izaruku going out to Dallas. Adam Light. He's been showing up on color. Big Cat Leo Williams. BTJ. RJ Harvey going out to Denver. Joe Desky. We'll take that. Hidden Potential. Cam Ward. Soft corner, Adam. Bottom left. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little raise to it. You can see it right there. Just a little bit of a lift, little chip. Unfortunate, but if you get a big card, you don't want a chip. That's the card you want to have a chip in it, if anything. Daniel Carlson. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Jalen Walker on the unclaimed Falcons going out to B3. We've got a hollow Josh Jacobs going to Harlan. Art Monk. Dalton Schultz. Colson Loveland. That's going to be James Rosenberger. Nice one there on the rookie. The hollow for the Super Bowl champ, Sam Darnold. We got to sleeve that up. DK Metcalf. Lamar. Oh, we got an Uptowns coming, I think. Woody Marks going out to Houston. Jason Eli. Puka Nakua going out to Scotty Struble. Bang, bang, Scotty. Now can I have my Larry? I got you this one. Can I have Larry? Can we make a deal? Bang. Best receiver in football. Arguably JSN too, but Puka Nakua. Arian Smith going out to the Jets. That is Jamie O'Hara. And then you've got James Cook to round it out. Nice hit, Scotty Struble. Scotty, do you want me to one-touch it? I usually don't because I feel like they get scuffed in the mail. They just bounce around too much. It's not like secure. I know I don't hand deliver your stuff even though you live somewhat close. I usually mail it. But let me know. No pressure either way. Let me know. I would usually recommend top loading it. I think it's safer. But I could also deliver this to you. I could meet you sometime this week. I'm off work all week. I could just give you yours instead of mailing them. So you let me know, and I'll follow your lead, kid. Fucking A. Excuse my language. That was a great... I told you, start hot, hot in the middle, end hot. That's the goal. Starting hot with Puka Nakua on a beautiful Uptowns. Nice, easy pick-me-up for Scotty. What's that going for, Scotty? Got to be 200, 250? I mean, I know they're not as much as the Uptowns, but that's got to have a decent price tag on it, I would imagine. Well over the 32 price tag of the team. So you are up and then some. T. Ferg, hold that spot for Puka, will you? Hold Puka's spot for me, please. Arian Smith, good. Okay, another T. Ferg. Then you got Panthers, Cowgirls, Seahawks. So Seahawks can go up there behind Sammy D. We got the Cowgirls. Good, good. 2 to 250. I had a feeling. That was just off the top of my head. That's crazy. When you deal with cards enough, you start to kind of get that feel in your head of what they go for. I will tell you though, Scotty, I think this one's going to raise in value because Puka's going to be hot going into next year. There's going to be a lot of hype. And look at the background of that card. It is absolutely gorgeous with the palm trees. I don't know. I really like this card. Really like it. I might even offer to buy it off you. All right, let's keep it going. We got one blaster left. Congratulations to Scotty Struble. Has needed a pick-me-up. Has been on a pretty rough run. The last time he had a decent hit was when I picked his team for him. He was like, oh, I suck at picking my teams. Pick one for me. And we ended up hitting that one. And that was like, I don't know, maybe was that 2024? Or when we were probably doing a mix of the late 24 products, early 25 products. But that was a hot minute ago, for sure. Come on, let's finish strong, baby. Give us one more good pop out of Optic. That would be fantastic. Well, they are going to give us a patch, so at least we'll get something. We'll get a little mem card out of this one, at the very least. Security tag. Couple C290s. There you go. I think it's going to get, that's one of the, some of the Uptowns went down in price last year, some went up. The vets went up, the rookies went down. I got a feeling that's one that's going to go up. All right, we got TJ Sanders going out to the Bills, Joe Desky. Tyleek Williams going out to Detroit, Joe Desky. On the pink, you've got Vernon Davis, Kenneth Gainwell, Jalen Noel going out to Houston. Jason Eli, that's a nice one. Matthew Golden on the pink, very nice, going out to Harlan. Then you got Breece Hall, Jalen Hurts, Tommy Malott going out to Rosas. Let go of it. Robbie Oots on the pink, going out to Andrew Thier. You got Swifty, AR, lost Schweisinger for Joe Lurch. He went for a cruise. You got Chase Brown upside down on a hollow. That's Cincy, big perk. You got Josh Jacobs, Debo Samuel, Luther Burden going out to James Rosenberger. Also James Rosenberger on the DJ Moore hollow. You've got Sammy D, Greg Rousseau, DJ Giddens going out to Jason Eli. And then you got Nico Collins on the Hyper. Donruss Threads, Blue Hyper, Nico. Going out to Jason Eli on Houston. You got a Puka Nacua chain reaction, and then Donovan McNabb rounding it out. The chain reaction going out to Scotty on the Rams. So not bad. I forgot to put a couple of these in sleeves just to hold the rest of them up, even though I usually said I'm not sleeving the silvers, which this is just a one-time thing to make a sturdy back point. For the rest of them to lean on. There we go. All right. Giddens, Burden, Schweisinger. We got the Rosenberger on Burden. Good. Those are good. We got a few more here. Oots to go on the podium. Golden. Noel. Texans off to a hot start. Pink Tyleek. I did remember to get big sleeves, B3. I was very proud of myself. I went to WoW the other day, walked in, I was like, there was something I'm supposed to get, and I remembered big sleeves. Bought 1,000 of them, so we should be good for a while. I was good, I remembered. All right, good. Bench is set. All right, so we have officially finished the blasters, and we are on to the megas. Good luck, B3. Got to keep the pace up. Got to keep the pace up because one of the rare times where I'm breaking live and I'm racing a clock. So I'm going to try to stay on pace. Empty box. I'm making good time. We're making good time so far. Really got to be done by, I'd say 6:45 at the latest. We got to be cutting the camera. Ooh, I do see a My House coming. The new design on the My Houses look nasty. There's our fatty. So we got a patch on this one. At this point, I've realized the patches are better than nothing because they don't seem to have autos. All right, here we go. We're gonna keep moving quick. We got Quinn Ewers going out to Miami. That is Joe Desky. Cam Scataboo coming out for Alan Stein, black and gold breaks. You got Elijah Arroyo, blue hyper, going out to Seattle and Andrew Thier. We got Ridley. We got Likely, Tyrone Tracy, Darnell Mooney. Maxwell Harrison going out to Buffalo and Joe Desky. Kyle Williams going out to the Patriots. Ryan Latimer. Bayshell Tootin going out to the Jags. That is Big Cat. Nice one there. Jalen Waddle, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Jones. You got Colson Loveland to James Rosenberger. My House, Patty Mahomes. I am a little jelly there, Stanton. I don't have that one. Beautiful card. Heck yeah. Jordan Love, Travis Kelce. My homies will always get a sleeve. You've got James Lofton, Saquon Barkley, Dylan Gabriel coming out for Joe Lurch. Trevor Etienne coming out for Carolina. Mike Haralambis. Abdul Carter, primary colors for Steinert. You got Tank Bigsby, Victor Cruz, Chris Olave, Bo Nix. Oladejo going out to Tennessee. That is going to be Adam Light. You've got the Rodgers Hollow for Benny Lamp. James Conner. Why did I start making a second pile for base? What was I doing? Oh, that's why. Okay, that's where that goes. Cooper Kupp, Jerry Jeudy, Kirk Cousins, Skittles, Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier, Mitchell Evans going out to Carolina, Mike Haralambis. It is Jackson Dart on a first-year freshie going out to Steinert. There you go, Stein. I figured I might eventually pull you one because he's been avoiding me. Heck yeah, great card. Makuba going out to Philly. That is Joe Lurch. Then you got Puka, Odunze, and Drake May to round out the first mega. Steinert getting a Darty Party first-year freshie. Heck yeah. Great start for the G-Men. I got a good feeling about this break. Good feeling about this one. Got to get that Mahomes sleeved up. So Gabriel came out. Let's just make sure I got enough room up here. Okay, good. Scat. Another yours. Okay, good. Okay. Number 2. Empty box. All right, here we go. All right. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Savion Williams going out to Harlan. Carson Schweisinger going out to the Brownies, Joe Lurch. You've got Justin Fields, Ricky Williams, Rich Gannon, Devontae Adams, JD5, T. Ferg coming out for Scotty on the rated. You've got Quinishon Judkins going out to the Brownies, Joe Lurch. Very nice. That is the throwback. You got Warren Moon, Drew Brees, Cole Kmet, Jamal Charles, Blake Groupie, Torrey Horton going out to Seattle. That is going to be Andrew Thier. Mitchell Evans to Carolina, Mike Haralambis. Will Howard coming out for Benny Lamp on the Blue Hyper. Very nice. You got David Montgomery, Braylon Allen, Tua, Kenneth Gainwell, Nick Scourton going out to Carolina. That is going to be Mike Haralambis. Arian Smith to the Jets. That's going to be Jamie O'Hara. You've got the hidden potential, Trevion Henderson going out to Ryan Latimer. Very nice. Quincy Williams, Ricky Pearsall, T. Sizzle, J.K. Dobbins. Shador coming out for Joe Lurch on the rated. You got Khalil Mullings going out to Tennessee, Adam Light, J.J. McCarthy on the hollow for the Vikings. That's going to be Scheffler, rival. You got Jared Goff, Najee, J.J. McCarthy, Emmitt Smith, Dante Thornton going out to Rosas on the rated. Alfred Collins on the Niners going out to Mike Haralambis. Scattaboo rookie phenom as Steinert stays hot on the G-Men. Blue Hyper, there we go. Rosenberger on the Luther Burden Blue Hyper. Then you got Mark Andrews, Myles Garrett, and Dak Prescott to round it out. I had no clue. My wife is texting me. She just told me her brother-in-law left his position with Wells, and I had no idea. Giants are hot. All right, JJ, we got Luther Burden on the blue hyper. Shador coming out. Trevion. Will Howard. Schweisinger. And the rest, if it's not color, we're not sleeving it. Just because I got to stay on pace. Worst case scenario, if we have a whole bunch of free time, I can sleeve some stuff up before the recap. But just got to stay on track here with time. All right, good. Let's throw the Bears up there. They got a stack brewing. There we go. Empty box. We got a thickie, so we'll send that down to the bottom. And last pack. Boom. All right, here we go. Jack Besh. Going to go out to Rosas on the rated. You got Chimere Dike going out to Tennessee. Adam Light. Trevor Etienne to Carolina on the blue hyper. That is going to be Mike Haralambis. Then you got Travis Kelce, Steven Jackson, Tony Dorsett, A.J. Brown, Ashton Genty. Very nice. There you go, Rosas. We'll take that. Lighted up, going to be Keyshawn Johnson. Jets, Jamie O'Hara. Another cool insert. You got Najee, Justin Fields, Torrey Holt, Danger Russ, Alvin Kamara, Jordan James going out to Mike Haralambis on the Niners. You've got Cam Jordan on the hollow going out to B3 and the boys. Keenan Allen, Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift. You got Jalen Ramsey, TJ Watt, Tyler Loop going out to Baltimore. Michael Buchholz, Curtis Rourke going out to San Fran. Mike Haralambis. You got Oladejo on the blue hyper for Tennessee and Adam Light. Rome Odunze, Calvin Ridley. Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Algier. Cam Miller going out to Rosas on the rated. Jack Sawyer going out to Benny Lamp. Then you've got Jaden Higgins on the retro. That's going to be Jason Eli. Jordan Love, Adam Thielen, Khalil Mack, Luke Kuechly. Cam Ward finally coming out for Adam Light. Quinishon Judkins back again for Joe Lurch. Colson Loveland On the first year freshie, backwards. Nice blue hyper there for James Rosenberger. Bears trying to stay hot. Dylan Gabriel coming out for Joe Lurch on the Brownies. Then you got ATN, Love, and Warner. So Gabriel getting some color. Judkins, he's one of the better rookie contributors, so I'll sleeve that non-color. Cam Ward, very nice. Jaden Higgins on a little insert. Jason Eli, nice one there. Oladejo on some color. Genty, very nice. Getting Rosas on the board. Nice Loveland on the first year freshie. Don't run away from me. There we go. Just didn't want to slide there. Good. All right. Cruising, B3. Cruising. Good. All right. Number 4. Mega number 4. Empty box. There's a patch there, so we'll send that down to the bottom. All right, here we go. Jackson Dart starting it off. There you go, Steiner. Getting hot on the G-Men. Tez Johnson going out to Michael Buchholz on the hollow. Very nice. You got K9, Maserati Marv, Chris Jones. My homies will always get a sleeve. Lofton, you got Tez Johnson coming back out one more time for Michael Buchholz. Jordan Watkins coming out for Mike Haralambis. You got Dante Thornton on the blue hyper going out to the Raiders and Rosas. Very nice. Tyreek Hill, Justin Herbert, Saquon Barkley, Olave, Trevion Henderson coming out for Ryan Latimer. There we go. You've got Alfred Collins on the blue hyper for Mike Haralambis. Brandon Ayuk, Isaiah Likely, Jalen Waddle, Bo Nix, Kirk Cousins. Devin Neal going out to B3 on the Saints. You got James Pierce to B3 on the Vikings. Or excuse me, on the Falcons. You got Ray Lewis on the Lighted Up going out to the Ravens. Michael Buchholz, nice one there. Mark Andrews, Myles Garrett, Drake May, Tyrone Tracy, Malachi Starks going out to Baltimore. Michael Buchholz. Pat Bryant to Denver and Joe Desky. Jackson Dart on the throwback going out to Steinert, staying hot. You got Montgomery, Braylon Allen, Darnell Mooney, CeeDee Lamb, Emeka Egbuka going out to Tampa, Michael Buchholz, Jackson Hawes going out to Buffalo, Joe Desky. Then you got Savion on the first year freshie, Harlan. Very nice. Savion Williams, Mason Taylor for the Jets, coming out for Jamie O'Hara. Then you got Ricky, Gannon, and Rousseau. I need to get more 100-point top loaders out. Those have run their course. Let's see here. I gotta be able to get down to them. They're all the way down at the bottom. All right, pop that there. Where's the 100 points? There we go. Got them. Brand new setup of the 100-point top loaders for all the mem cards that are going to come out. Okay, Savion. Gotcha, brother. Boom. Packers on the board. Harlan. Dart back again and again. The Darty party has officially started for Steiner. There we go. There we go. Matthew Golden can go up there. Five bench is good. We are set. Keep it moving. Number 5. This will put us halfway through the case, or the half case of Megas. Come on, baby. We got one sticking up. Empty box. We'll open that one first. We do got a thickie. Down bottom. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. You got Trey Amos going out to Goody Goody. TJ Sanders going out to Joe Desky. Nice My House for Ashton Genty. There you go, Rosas. Very nice. We will take that all day long. 2-2, Jawan Jennings, McConkey, Jaden Reed, Jalen Noel going out to Houston, Jason Eli, Tommy Malott going out to Rosas. You got the hidden potential Luther Burden going out to James Rosenberger. Scary Terry, Kyler Murray, Fred Warner, Tony Dorsett. You got DJ Giddens going out to Jason Eli. 2-2 on the hollow going out to Scotty. You got Ed Reed, Mad Max, AJ Brown, Rogers, Algier, Schweisinger going out to Joe Lurch. Luther Burden going out to James Rosenberger. Jaden Higgins going to Houston. Jason Eli on the hyper. Stafford, Garcia, Torrey Holt, Danger Russ. Will Howard going out to Benny Lamp on the rated. You got Kyle McCord going out to Philly. Joe Lurch on the blue hyper. We got Quincy, Ricky, Moon, Kamara, Mac, Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody. RJ Harvey going out to Denver. That is Joe Desky. Will Howard is your first year freshie, and the Darty party continues. Steiner is absolutely crushing it on Jackson Dart. Jonnu Smith, Caleb, and Greg the Leg. I'm glad somebody is hitting Dart on the table because I had zero luck. So, nice work, Steiner. Black and gold breaks. Crushing it on Dart. He would be the front podium if it wasn't for Puka having the start he had for Scotty. Then Dart would be right up in that first podium without a doubt. Will Howard actually doing really well for Benny as well. Nice first year freshie for Benny. Good. Okay, here we go. We got McCord on color for Philly. Will Howard. You got Noel. Burden. Burden again. Very nice Genty on the My House for Rosas. Bench is good. Few more for Genty and Rosas. There we go. Going to box number 6. We're keeping the pace. Keeping the pace. Gotta move quick tonight. And that is not usually my style, so I'm trying my hardest to stick to it. But, you know, I like to sleeve everything. I like to ramble, but tonight I'm on a tight one. Alright, the plan was to start strong on the blasters, check. Continue strong on Optic Megas, we're working on it. And then finish strong on Certified. That's coming up. So, we need a big hit coming out of the Megas, some kind of ultra rare, to show us that the Megas aren't complete busts, 1. And 2, just to, you know, keep the party going. Can we get it done? One can hope. Here we go. Michael Williams going out to San Fran. Mike Haralambis. Travis Hunter taking a dive. That is going to be Big Cat. James Bradford on the Hunter rated. Play action. Nice Mahomes there as Mahomes stays hot on the inserts. There you go, Stanton. We'll take it. Heading in the right direction. We got Worthy, Tony Pollard, Carl Eller, Derek Carr, Alec Ayomanor going out to Tennessee, and Adam Light. You've got Ty Felton on the blue hyper from Minnesota. That is Scheffler, Rival. You got Joe Mixon, Terry Bradshaw, Pacheco, Brock Bowers, Chuba Hubbard, Shamar Stewart going out to the Bengals. That's going to be big perk. Uptown Travis Kelce as Stanton gets on the board with the Chiefs. Bang! Stanton Griggs with the Uptown Kelce. Finally, he needed to pick me up too. There you go, Stanton. Bang! Travis Kelce, Uptowns. Table is hot. Bang! Dart having himself a day. You got Kelce and Puka going off. Holy cow. Sam Darnold back again on a hollow for Andrew Thier. You got Bryce Young, Chase Brown, Hines Ward, Josh Allen, Jack Besh going out to Rosas. DK going out to Adam Light. You got Jack Sawyer to Benny Lamp. Golden Tate, Malik Neighbors, Jameer Gibbs, Armstead, Tesla going out to Detroit. Joe Desky. Emanwari going out to Andrew Thier on the base. You got Jimmy Horn on a blue hyper for Mike Haralambis. DJ Moore, Tajay, Micah Parsons, Shakir, Cam Ward back again for Adam Light. Bang. You got Judkins back again for Joe Lurch. Tesla coming out for Desky on the first year freshie. Makuba for Joe Lurch on the Eagles, followed by ATN, D-Hop, and T.O. Bang. We are cruising. What's up, Big Cat? Just saw your name pop up. Didn't read the full message yet. Bear with me. Trying to keep pace here. Doing my best to keep pace because I have practice and it's about 45 minutes, a half hour-ish away. And I'm on a tight schedule. But I wanted to go live tonight because can't do it when I get back. I'm going up to the cabin tonight. And we're going to be up there, today, tomorrow. So I didn't know when we would be able to break. I'll be coming back in between. It's only an hour and, 20-minute drive. But I don't know how long we're going to be staying up there. And what was I going to say? I don't know how long we're going to be staying up there. And I didn't want you guys waiting too long on me. I didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to break it. Let's close it. And then we wait 2 days or 2.5 days to break it. I would feel bad that it closed and we wouldn't be able to do it. So I was like, let me just get it done before practice. That's why we're here live now. And we're kind of cruising quickly through this one. Doing a lot of sleeving later for that reason. Just because I don't want to be late for practice. And I didn't want to make you guys wait. So that's where we're at. That's why we are live now and cruising through it. So the Lions on the board. There we go. Bench is good. We're averaging about 4 minutes a box, so we're doing well as we go through the Optic Megas, but we got to pick up the pace a little bit because the hobby's going to take a little longer. Worst case scenario, we just don't do a huge recap at the end and we post it or do it later, depending on where we're at with time. But we're doing good. We're making good time. Overall, we're making good time. And I can drive fast. I got a bit of a lead foot. Worst case, I'll just have to come back after practice and pack up the stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. We got Kyle McCord for the Eagles and Joe Lurch. Damian Martinez going out to Andrew Thier. Jahdae Barron going out to Denver. Joe Desky. We got Chase Brown, DJ Moore, Hollywood Brown, Ozzy. Derek Harmon going out to Benny Lamp. Kenneth Grant going out to Miami, Joe Desky. Jahad Campbell on a blue hyper for Joe Lurch. You got Tyjae, Joe Mixon, Mike Evans, Charbonnet, Mason Taylor going out to the Jets. Bud Dupree on a little flashback for Benny Lamp. Nice little insert there. You got Terry Bradshaw, Pacheco, Kurt Warner, Devin Hester, Jamar Chase, Caleb Johnson going out to Benny. Jalen Walker to B3 on the unclaimed Falcons. You got Scattaboo on a lighted up. Nice one there for Steiner. ATN, D-Hop, Trent Green, Rashad Bateman, Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody. Jahdae Barron on a hollow rated going out to Denver and Joe Desky. Nice one there. Tater Tot, Malik, Jalen Warren, Mike Williams, Jim Kelly, Jahad Campbell for Joe Lurch. Jaden Higgins going out to Jason Eli. Oh, Tyler Warren! Gold! Oh my lord, it's a 101. Jason Eli, holy shit. Holy shit. That was a last spot mojo pick too. Oh my god. That is a gold friggin' vinyl. Trevion Henderson going out to Ryan Latimer. You got Pollard. You got Young and Addison. Holy cow. Jason freaking Eli. Gold vinyl 101. Tyler Warren out of Optic. That is an absolute monster. Shield Gold Vinyl 101. Oh, man. Out of a retail mega. You got to be kidding me. Whoever said the megas are trash, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my God. Matty V. He's gonna absolutely crap. Oh, my Lord. And the Colts sat out there. Holy cow. Gold vinyl 101. Holy cow. Oh, my Lord. I can't one-touch it because I don't want it to get scuffed up. But this is an absolute monster. Imagine if that was a quarterback, like a Jackson Dart Gold Vinyl 101. I mean, you would be talking a 50. I'd have to hand deliver that to Steiner. But this is still an absolute monster. I got to make sure that I put it in a clean top loader. One that doesn't have any like plastic shavings in it. There we go. I'm going to just blow it out real quick with the air gun. There we go. Nice and clean. Holy cow. Is anybody even seeing this? There we go. Oh, my Lord. Gold vinyl 101. Tyler Warren. Talk about the break table being hot, B3. Talk about the break table being hot. Holy cow. What an absolute freaking monster. What does something like that go for, Scotty? Any idea what something like that goes for, Scotty? If you look up like a 101 gold vinyl Tyler Warren and just let me know. I'm curious. I got to know what it is. I think Jason Eli is somewhat local to me too. I might have to figure out a way to deliver that. If the value's high enough, I might have to find a way to deliver that. Holy God, what a monster card. What an absolute monster. Oh my Lord. Jason freaking Eli.
Just getting the bench in order.
I don't have time to look it up myself, or I would. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to search one real quick. It is a Tyler Warren Gold Vinyl 101. Tyler Warren Gold Vinyl 1 of 1. And don't forget, this is a shield, so like you got to kind of figure it out. But there's no pro uniform sales. No pro uniform on Tyler Warren that I can see. Nothing pro uni. The last gold vinyl to 10 fireworks sold for $150. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be I think it's got to be close to $1,000 card, Jason Eli. But I'll have to do some work into looking it up. I'll have to do some work into figuring it out. But I mean, holy cow, it's a monster either way. It's an NFL Shield gold vinyl 101 pro uniform out of Optic, which is like a big draw set. So I don't know. It's got to be something big. But that's probably why the case, honestly, didn't have a few more ultra rares in it, because the case had that in it. So we might not even see a downtown out of this case. We did see an uptown. We haven't seen any very many emoji parallels or anything, but I'm sure there's probably one or two hiding. No blue glitter. You really didn't see a ton out of this case because it was holding a freaking 101 in it. It makes sense now. Holy shit, man. Holy cow. All right, let's keep it rocking. We got Tyler Luke going out to Baltimore, Michael Buchholz, Curtis Rourke going out to Mike Haralambis on the Niners. Rosas getting the hidden potential, Ashton Genty. You got Jalen Warren, Zach Ertz, Garrett Wilson, Hunter Henry, Jordan James going out to Mike Haralambis. Mitchell Evans on the Blue Hyper going out to Mike Haralambis. You got Shake and Bake, McLaurin, Kyler Murray, BTJ, Amon Ra, Jalen Milroe going out to Andrew Thier, Omari and Hampton coming out for Jason Eli, Cam Scattaboo Blue Hyper as Steinert stays hot. Stafford, Garcia, Lamar, Brock Purdy. You got Ashton Genty going out to Rosas. Shake and Bake on the rocket emoji. Ultra rare. Nice hit, Michael Buchholz. On another last spot mojo spot. The Bucks sat out there a long time. Nice hit. Buchholz Sr. You got Nick Bosa on the play action for Mike Haralambis. Howie, Thielen, Higgins, Slim Reaper, Cam Miller going out to Rosas. You got Jack Sawyer for Benny Lamp. The hollow Warren Moon going out to Adam Light. MPJ, Jake the Snake, Devon Achane, Cam Chancellor. Benjamin Morrison going out to Michael Buchholz. Gunnar Helm going out to Adam Light. Cam Ward on the Threads Blue Hyper rookie going out to Tennessee, Adam Light. Quinn Ewers coming out also on a Blue Hyper for Desky. Then you got Ed Reed, Mad Max, and Dalton Schultz. Holy cow, what a break so far, B3. What a break so far. We got to keep our pace. Another ultra rare going up as we move the brownies up. The Scat Pack. Giants are absolutely crushing it. I mean, they didn't get a 101 gold vinyl shield, but they're doing really well, all things considered. They've hit pretty much all the colored parallels that I wanted for the Giants. Steiner has gotten in this one break, which is awesome to see. At least I know the Giants aren't allergic to the break table, because I was starting to feel like that for a minute. I was starting to feel like we'd never hit any decent Giants. So I'm happy Steiner proved the point that they're out there, and they're not afraid of the B3 break table. All right, good. We got the Falcons and the Panthers. Do I have a stack for the Panthers? Or for the Chargers, I don't. All right, last one we got to do is the Cam Ward. Nice one there for Adam White. All the quarterbacks except for Tyler Shuck are hitting, so it's good to see a good amount of quarterbacks showing up. All right, we got 2 more megas left. We're doing well here on time. I got to be out of here in 20 minutes, so the worst case, we just might not be able to do a live recap. We might just have to end it recapping the 4 or 5 biggest hits, and then I can recap it later, or we can go from there, but empty box. Just for the sake of time, I may not be able to recap it live. Gold Vinyl 101 First Year Freshie Shield. That is nonsense. I can't believe that card came out. I cannot believe it. The top. Come on, let go of it. There you go. Jesus. Let go! Alright, after this we got 1 mega left. We got this one and 1 left. Mason Taylor going out to the Jets. That is Jamie O'Hara. Caleb Johnson going out to Benny Lamp. Malachi Starks going out to Baltimore. That is Michael Buchholz. You got Jerry Jeudy, Nico Collins, Trey McBride, Keon Coleman, Kenneth Grant going out to Miami, Joe Desky. Another rocket emoji parallel, Jay Jetta. Another last spot mojo team. Minnesota, Scheffler taking them late. Very nice. Rival card breaks on the board with Jay Jetta on the rocket. You've got Mike Haralambis on the Juwan Jennings Hollow. James Conner, Cooper Kupp, Drew Bledsoe, Neon Dion. Damian Martinez going out to Andrew Thier. Derek Harmon going to Benny Lamp. Big Cat Leo Williams on the throwback Jets going out to Jamie O'Hara. You've got Tank, Victor Cruz, Bucky Irving, Derwin James, Jalen Walker to B3, Pat Bryant going out to Joe Desky on Denver. You got Chris Godwin, Stephon Diggs, Zay Flowers, Kyle Pitts, Jonathan Taylor, Jaden Higgins going out to Houston. That's going to be Jason Eli. Kyle McCord going to Philly. Joe Lurch lighted up as Ricky Williams. What a funny thing to put on a card for Ricky Williams. Miami, Joe Desky. You got Jordan Love, Travis Kelce, Rex Grossman, B-Rob, Jahdae Barron going out to Joe Desky. Jahad Campbell going out to Philly. Joe Lurch, Riley Leonard. Another one coming out for Jason Eli, the rookie phenom blue hyper. Riley Leonard, Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier. Then you got C-Mac, Kittle, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Trying to stick to my timeline here, B3. Stick to my commitment. I'm really bad with time management, so I'm trying. You guys see me trying. Trying not to sleeve, even though I want to sleeve. But I'm like, nope, I gotta stick to this. I gotta be out of here on time. Cannot mess around. Gotta stick. Be disciplined, B3. You know you want to penny sleeve every rookie right now live, but no. Chill out, Blinky. You got a timeline you gotta follow. So hard for me, man. I'm like, but I just sleeved all the other Jaden Higgins. Why wouldn't I sleeve this? Stop it. You sleeved them because you did what you said you wouldn't do, and that's not going to give you a reason to keep doing it. Stay on task, Blinky. Stay on task. Beautiful rocket, though. Jay Jetta. We're going to pop the Giants out of there, which gives me a good opportunity to take all the non-color out. That'll be good. And then we'll put the Giants in the front. What a break so far, B3. This table has been absolutely stoking hot. And it seems to be staying that way. Seems to be that we are killing it on the ultra rares and the super short prints right now. We'll take it. Pat Bryant, good, okay. Any Ravens? Nope. So that's the first Raven in there. Okay, good. We got one more Viking. We can put him up. All right, we got one more Optic Mega we're going to do now. And then I am going to take like a 90-second pee break because I don't know if I'm going to make it. But we're making really good time. We're doing well. As long as I'm out the door, in the truck and out the door by 7, we're going to be fine. Stay. Empty box. We got one gold vinyl 101 shield. We got 2 Uptowns, and we got 2 rocket emoji super short prints. 5 what I would qualify as ultra rares so far, and we haven't even hit our hobby box. So we are cruising. We're killing it. If you got in on this break, chances are you're looking at a decent night so far. Lot of hits up there, a lot of potential. We got another ultra rare coming, B3. We got another ultra rare coming. This case was absolute nonsense. I cannot believe how good this case was. I cannot believe it. This was, the first half of the case sucked, but the second half has been absolutely insane. Golden on the same exact card sold for over 500, but Warren might be high. I think it's close to a G. I really do. Eric Ayumanor going out to Adam Light. Jade Barron coming back one more time on a holo for Denver and Joe Desky. You've got Jalen Warren, Zach Ertz, Pacheco, McConkey, Jaden Reed, Isaac Tesla coming out for Detroit, Joe Desky. You got Nick Emanwari going out to Andrew Thier. Diamond Hands, Jay Jetta. First one we've seen of those. They're a little shorter print again. Nice hit there for Rival. You got Adam Thielen, MPJ, Caleb, Greg the Leg, Jarquez Hunter going out to the Rams, Scotty. Jalen Royals going out to Stanton on the rated. We got Tommy Malott going out to the Raiders. That's going to be Juan Rosas on the Blue Hyper. You got Mad Max, Scary Terry, Drew Bledsoe, Neon Dion, Michael Williams going out to Mike Haralambis. Travis Hunter going out to Big Cat. DJ Giddens going out to Jason Eli on a Blue Hyper. You got Kyler Murray, Jake the Snake, Trey McBride, Keon Coleman, Shamar Stewart going out to Big Perk, and now a Teal Velocity. These are ultra rare. Who's it going to be? Donovan Izuruku. I don't know how to say his name, Scotty, but it's a Teal Velocity, and that is going out. I said Scotty, Mike Haralambis, because they're Cowgirls fans. Adam Light getting his ultra rare. Donovan Izuruku on the Teal Velocity rookie. Jalen Milroe going out to Andrew Thier. You got Shake and Bake, Howie Long, Kyle Pitts, Jonathan Taylor. You got Walter Nolan to B3. Tyler Warren coming out again for Jason Eli. Joe Lurch picking up the Shador Sanders rookie phenom blue hyper swatch. Very nice. Noel going out to Jason Eli on the hyper. Then you got Pollard, Reed, and Derwin. What a break so far, B3. We are crushing it. Beautiful diamond hands, Jay Jetta. It's the first diamond hands we've pulled out of Optic so far. So it shows you how tough those are to hit. We got another ultra rare. This one we're just going to have to put in the front because we're running out of room in the back where you'll be able to see it. But we are on our 6th big hit or ultra rare. That is wild, B3. Wild, wild start to this break. And we haven't even touched the hobby box yet. Milrow. Giddens on the color. You got Kelsey or Hunter. Tommy. Blue hyper. Jade Barron coming out on a hollow. And then you got the Shador Blue Hyper Rookie Phenom swatch. As the Browns stay hot, they've had a good start too. That was the big pick-me-up they needed, though. All right, good. Let's get the bench caught up. Good. 3. All right, bench is good. Cowgirls got their other 2 colors up there. We are good to go. All right, what time is it? 6:34. Can we get through this hobby box in 26 minutes? I think we can. We're just going to have to do a very slow recap, B3, or no recap. All right. Give me 90 seconds because I'm going to take this recycling out, take a quick pee, come back, and we're going to finish the hobby. And I might just have to fly out of this house and come back after, which is fine. No big deal. We will figure it out. Regardless, we'll get it figured out. All right, B3, I will be right back. 2 minutes. Wow, it's dark out. It was light out when we went live. That's funny.
All right, B3, we're back. We got 20 minutes to crack this hobby box. So let's get it. I got the GPS up to tell me what time I'll arrive at the stadium, and that's saying I got 20 minutes before I gotta leave. So we got 20 minutes to get through this hobby box. Let's see if we can do it. 10 packs. Empty box. They keep sliding. It means there's something thick in there. Alright, I'm not even messing with the cardboard. I'll flatten it later. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. First time we're ripping certified. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it down because they're face down and the hits are on top. So we're going to leave it face down. Alright, there's one thick card in there. Let's see if it's a blank. Nope, it's not a blank. There's a kid card on the bottom. Oh, I should have put that on top. Whatever. I don't have time to mess with it. We're just going to stack them up and we're going to go. Stop playing with it, B3. You're on a time constraint. I don't know if there's any blanks in this, but we'll find out as we go. I'm not even going to play with it. We're just going to rip it down. Go at it quick. Take the kid card out since it's obvious. Lots of thick cards. You're seeing a lot of thickies. That's not a blank either. All right, we're just going to flip them and get them. Here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Sitting right on top, goody on a Franchise Foundations JD5. Needed something for Washington. Not numbered, but it's an insert. We'll take it. You got a blank. Ty Felton staying hot till $4.99. 168 out of $4.99 for Rival. Already got the J Jetta Rocket. Now you got a Ty Felton numbered rookie. We'll put that in the back. All right, we're just going to grab a stack. Here we go. We got Shake and Bake. Rome Odunze. Sexy Dexy. Certified Rookies Purple. Rosas, showing why we call him the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. 273 out of 299 on the Ashton Genty Purple. Bang. Nice hit for Rosas on Genty. Bang, bang. We needed that for Rosas. Pink, Kenneth Grant going out to Miami. Miami is going to be Joe Desky. Already hit a bunch of Quinn Ewers. Now you get a nice pink rookie to 225. We'll take it. All right, we got Michael Penix, Devon Achane, Joey B, Certified Stars Purple, Brock Purdy. Doesn't look to be numbered on the front or on the back, but Isaac Garendo is right behind him to 125. This kid had a great rookie year. Didn't really see much of him in year two. He started returning kicks, but I think he's got potential. Nice hit there for San Fran. 35 out of 125 on the Isaac Garendo auto. Bang. Mike Haralambis on the board. We'll take it. All right, let's keep it moving. We got to go quick. Hutchinson, K9, T-Law, RJ Harvey coming out on the certified rookies. That is the Broncos. Not numbered. Just a base, but still not bad. We'll take that. Nice insert. Really nice one coming up, actually, for an unclaimed team. So definitely helps me out. RJ Harvey, Denver. That is Joe Desky.
The Unclaimed Falcons on a 3-color certified ballers. Bijan Robinson, 25 out of 25 on the B3 101. Bang. That is a beauty. We're going to one-touch that sucker for sure since it's not getting shipped. Staying right in-house. We can one-touch it. And that's a 25 out of 25, 3 colors. She's a beaut. So B3, can't seem to find Tyler Shuck, but at least that kind of gets me to a point where I'm like, all right, not a total bust for the teams that we kept. No Larry Fitz downtown, but Bijan, 25 out of 25 on a 3-color patch. We'll take that all day. Bang. Falcons on the board. Let me get the base out of there. All right, let's keep it rolling. You got Jamar Chase, Jalen Hurts, Jair Alexander. You got an Immortals, Joe Namath. Going out to the Jets, Jamie O'Hara. And then Tyler Warren stays hot on a new gen patch to $4.99. That's $4.64 out of $4.99. As Jason Eli stays hot. Bang. We'll take it. New gen. Will it fit in 100? It will. New gen Tyler Warren to $4.99. Doesn't beat that 101 though. Doesn't beat that 101. All right, here we go. Let's keep it rolling. We got Kelsey, Jesse Bates, Jay Jetta. Franchise Foundations, Xavier Worthy going out to Stanton Griggs on his Chiefs. Not numbered. But then you got a Tony Pollard, Titans, 179 out of 299 on the purple for Adam Light. We'll take that. Garrett Wilson, Amon Ra, Zach Charbonnet, Jalen Noel, certified rookies. Going out to Houston, Jason Eli. Amon Ra St. Brown on the teal. 6 out of 75 going out to Detroit, Rock City. Joe Desky. Bang. 6 out of 75. We'll take that. Houston, Jalen Noel, certified rookies. Pollard to $2.99. Titans, Adam Light, and then Worthy with a little Franchise Foundations. Going out to Stanton Griggs. Still got one auto live. Let's keep it rolling. Jordan Love, Mike Evans, Geno Smith. You've got Brian Thomas Jr. on a teal Franchise Foundations, 47 out of 75. Big Cat needed to pick me up. We got a blank here, so let's get rid of that. Blank. Big Cat getting on the board with the Jacksonville Jaguars. BTJ to 75. We'll throw him up there. Let me just see who else is lurking here that can go up on a podium. Jags. Jets, Broncos, Eagles. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, get the base out of there. Last little stack. First, we got Tyler Booker for the Cowgirls, 249 out of 399 on the silver to 399 silver for Dallas. Adam Light on Tyler Booker. They also got the ultra rare teal velocity. All right, last little stack here. We got Aaron Jones, Myles Garrett, Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett certified stars. That one not numbered, but a nice little hit there for Joe Lurch on the parallel. You got Jahmyr Gibbs, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Xavier Worthy, Lamar Jackson, Immortals, Neon Dion holding back our last hit. So let's bring the back to the front. You've got Calvin Ridley, Brock Bowers, James Cook, Neon Dion Immortals holding back the last hit. So this is Adam Light on the Immortals, Deion Sanders. And then you got RJ Harvey on the freshman fabric, RPA numbered to 499 going out to Denver, Joe Desky. Joe Desky was like the last one that had a good number of teams and still hadn't hit a decent pop. So that puts the Broncos on the board and saves Joe Desky's night. Oh, that's got to be a 130. Oh, knock down Saquon. Okay. 130 for Harvey. I got 8 minutes before I got to take off, so we made good time. We made really good time. What a break, B3. What a break. All right, it's looking like I don't have time to do a recap, B3, because I got to get to the stadium, and that means I got to get out of here. So we'll just quickly look at some of the big hits, and then I will post a recap. But quick recap on the night. You got Bijan Robinson on a beautiful Certified Ballers 3-color patch, 25 out of 25, little B3 101. You also had RJ Harvey on the freshman fabric, RPA to 499. Also had the little certified rookies for the Broncos, and then a few others too. Pat Bryant on a blue hyper, Jahdae Barron twice on a hollow, and then Jahdae Barron on a blue hyper. Some other big ones we had, you had Jackson Dart coming out for Steinert on the blue hyper, first year freshie. Cam Scattaboo, rookie phenom. You got Jackson Dart on the throwback, rated blue hyper Cam, and lighted up Cam. Isaac Garendo coming out on a mirror signature for Mike Haralambis to 325. Certified Stars Brock Purdy, and then also the blue hyper Collins. What else was big? You had Shador Sanders, rookie phenom blue hyper, Dylan Gabriel blue hyper, Shador rated, Gabriel rated, Schweisinger blue hyper, Judkins on the throwback, and 2 rateds. Let's get this out of the way. Shake and Bake on the Rocket for Michael Buchholz. Nice super short print there. Egbuka came out on a rated and Tez on a hollow. You also had a Rocket emoji parallel. Justin Jefferson going out to Rival. Blue Hyper Felton. Diamond Hands Jay Jetta as well. And Felton numbered to 499 on the rookie. Tony Pollard coming out on the 299 purple parallel. Cam Ward on the blue hyper threads for Adam Light. Cam Ward came out on a rated twice, hidden potential once, and Oladejo on the blue hyper, all going out to Adam Light. What else? Bears, James Rosenberger. You had first year freshie Colson Loveland, Luther Burden on a blue hyper, Burden on a base, Loveland on a base twice, Burden back on a base. You had Burden on the hidden potential, and then those were Texans. We'll go to the Texans next. Not bad for Rosenberger. Texans, Jason Eli. You had the blue hyper, Nico Collins threads. Woody Marks on a pink, Optic parallel. Marks on a base, Noel on a base. Higgins on a throwback, Higgins blue hyper. Noel base, Noel blue hyper. Higgins base, Noel certified rookies. Just going through what's on the table. Harlan Benner getting the first year freshie Savion and Matthew Golden on a pink. Lions, this is Joe Desky, Detroit. You had Amon-Ra St. Brown on a teal to 75, Tesla on a first year freshie, Tesla base, and Ty Leak on a pink. Miami, which is going to be Joe Desky as well. You had a pink Kenneth Grant to 225. Yours on a blue hyper. Yours primary colors and a yours base. Benny Lamp getting the first year freshie. Will Howard blue hyper. Howard hidden potential. Howard base. Andrew Thier getting 2 of the hollow Sammy D's, the new world champ. Damian Martinez pink, Oots pink, Arroyo blue hyper, Jalen Milroe base, Horton blue hyper, Milroe rookie recruits. Big Cat Bradford getting the foundation favorites BTJ to 75, Travis Hunter base twice, and Bayshell Tutton blue hyper. Rosas on a purple, Genty to 299 certified rookies. Genty My House, Genty base, Thornton blue hyper, Genty base, Genty hidden potential, Tommy Milott blue hyper. Get these out of the way. I got 3 minutes to be in my truck and out of here. Just getting some of these podiums out of the way before we do the last few big hits. All right, so you got an ultra rare teal velocity for Adam Light on the rookie Izaraku. Very nice. Tyler Booker to 399 silver, and then Izaraku back twice on the pinks. Scotty Struble with an ultra rare Puka Nakua on the Uptowns, plus T. Ferg twice on the pink. Nice night for Scotty. Stanton Griggs, who's been in a big rut, picking up the Travis Kelce Uptowns, My Homies, My House, My Homies Play Action, and Worthy on the Franchise Foundations. Nice night for Stanton. And then last but certainly not least, you've got Jason Eli on the Colts, picking up the biggest hit of the night. We'll get to it. You got Tyler Warren to 499 on a new gen Mem. Leonard on a base, Leonard on a rookie phenom blue hyper, Warren on a base, Giddens on a blue hyper, and a gold vinyl NFL Shield first year freshie, Tyler Warren, 1 of 1. Wow. Easily $2,000 in hits on the table. What a night. B3, love you guys, appreciate you. Gotta go. Gotta leave, gotta be in the truck in it.